Now, a bill to regulate mining in Sierra Leone has just been passed by its parliament and is expected to be signed into law by the president in the coming weeks. The bill specifically looks at gender rights to improve the situation for female miners in the country. Our Women's Affairs journalist Azizat Olalawa reports.
Jane, we have changed her name, is an independent farmer and gold miner in Kono, eastern province of Sierra Leone. The main industry in this area is mining, because it is rich in mineral resources.
My family was into gold mining, and I also joined them. I started the mining business over 15 years ago.
Jane is an artisanal miner. This is someone who mines independently, and she is one of the government's estimated 300,000 in Sierra Leone. It is a male-dominated industry. Development and Peace, a Canadian organization working in 198 countries, says whatever shape mining takes in Sierra Leone, it tends to increase the vulnerability of women and girls. Sadly, Jane is a rape survivor. She moved to a safer location in order to carry out her work.
The place we used to mine is no longer safe because men there used to harass and rape us. So I decided to come here. I cannot afford not to work because of my children.
According to Statistics Sierra Leone, around 30% of homes in the country are run by women. There is a high percentage of widows and single mothers because of Ebola, civil war, and a high number of teenage pregnancies.
This mining site is strictly for women, and they are mining in the thick bush of Minikoro in Kono District, Sierra Leone, in order for them to feel safe. The women in this community have limited job opportunities like farming or to run small market stalls. Many of them cannot afford mining licenses, and so they have to settle for this kind of back-breaking work.
An NGO that works closely together with the government called Women on Mining and Extractives, WOME, are leading the charge in ensuring safety of women and children in artisanal mining, and are also lobbying the government to acknowledge the gender issues that are in the mining industry.
The struggle they are going through is too much. So we thought it was as an organization to partner with them, to work with them, to understand their struggle, to understand their problem, and see how we can give them voice to speak for themselves.
The safety of women and vulnerable people were focused on in a new bill which has just been passed by the Sierra Leonean Parliament. Once signed by the president, it will regulate the independent mining industry. The Mines Minister acknowledges that previously this is not being addressed, and the plan is to change the situation because of the sheer number of women and children that work in the industry.
We will require, under the new Mines and Minerals Development Act, for companies to do gender and children's audit, which will be verified by the Ministry of Gender in collaboration with the Ministry of Mines, to make sure that we protect our women in mining communities and our children, and to promote their interest in the minerals.
Women miners in the region hope that this bill, if passed into law, will enable them to work freely and thrive in this sector without having to worry about their safety. Azizat Olalawa, BBC News.
BBC World News, do stay with us.